draws the foul. The experience of the number 9 already showing this is 36th appearance. Or, apologies, not his 36th, his 103rd appearance for the Black Stars. If he does score tonight, he will be on 25 goals. He is already level with his brother, Andre Ayew. A surprise omission from this Ghana squad ahead of the next round of qualifiers by Otto Addo, making his mark, putting a stamp on it. There have been some concerns about the way that he transmitted that message to Andre Ayew. Nonetheless, his Black Stars outfit are making early gains with this set piece. Thomas Partey looking interested. The Arsenal man does run over it though. It will be the left footer, an out-curling cross, and it's well dealt with by the CAR. That clearance by Sadok Ndobe first. Man who plies his trade with Aya Sotoho, has managed some appearances in the African Champions League this last season in the Congo. And a first touch here in the midfield for Abdul Samad. Norashia, that familiar defense with Mohamed Salisu, Alexander Jiku, Ali Dusedu and Gideon Mensah will be now forming part of a back four. Played more as a wing back in the last match with Tariq Lamti on the other side. This time it's a much more traditional orthodox back four. Ali Dusedu occupying the right side of that back line. Kerry is on the ball, the 24-year-old. And are you looking interested? They might come through here. Ghana, there's appeals for a penalty and celebrations because it has been given. Not even 3 minutes on the clock, and the Black Stars already have an opportunity to put their foot firmly on the gas and put a 1 next to the scoreline if they can dispatch the spot kick. We'll have a look at it. It was Izahuko running through. The Leicester man was tripped. The last line of defence. He certainly looks onside from that position. And he has won his team a delightful penalty as far as they're concerned. It was that man, Abdul Fattah Izahaku, who chased down the lost cause that led to Jordan Ayew's stunning winner. And look at him chasing down, not so much a lost cause, but certainly he had the appetite for it. Now Ghana having a chance to go 1-0 up in this fourth match day in Group I. A goal that would see them, as it stands, climb to the top of Group I. Thomas Partey just making sure that there's no psychological interruptions here from the CAR men. Look at the pace, the acceleration that he showed just to get in ahead of his man. Flori Yangao, the guilty party in that regard, the Olympique Rel de Bangui man, giving away a penalty. That's the last thing you want to do here at the Baba Yara. And now looking to go on to 26 goals for the Black Stars. It's Jordan Ayew with all of his experience, the oldest man in the starting lineup for Ghana. In fact, the oldest man in the squad. Let's see if he can use all of those years. Not many, still a youngster at 32. Jordan Ayew to put Ghana 1-0 up in this match, day 4. There goes Ayew, and it's a solid penalty into the bottom right-hand corner. Ghana 1, Central African Republic 0. It's that man, Jordan Ayew. 6 goals in his last 5 games for Ghana. And what better man to show all the composure and slot it in. He might have an uncertain future at club level, but wearing the white colours of the Black Stars, oh boy does he know where that goal is. One of those born in the hexagon. He is very much the heart of the good things being done by coach Raul Subway at the Central African Republic base. Ghana now looking for options, they're trying to build things up. The noise of the crowd hasn't wavered. Still have the faith, they still have the belief that there can be at least one goal in this. Summit tries to find Chiku, now he goes for a route one option. Bringing it around, and now Kudus switches play. Gideon Mensah, that's a very decent looking ball, and it should be a goal, it is. 2 goals in the match for Jordan Ayew, and the quality of king on his throne. The Black Stars have their goal back, and it's the danger man Jordan Ayew with his second of the night and his third in 2 games. But it all started from that crossfield pass. Gideon Mensah had the time and space to look up, and what a curling delivery. It was begging to be planted away by Jordan Ayew's head. Gufegan tried to dive down. Kudus finding Mensah on the far side. Oh, and isn't that a peach of a delivery? 2 goals apiece for Jordan Ayew, now matching those 2 goals by Louis Mafuta. Reaching that 26 goal mark for Ghana. And the noise, the decibel levels have just raised an inch. Suddenly the Ghanaians are in full song. What a pass that was by Sulemana, going across field. And now the Wild Beasts will have to watch out that they're not tamed. Party. Black Stars looking strong here. Trying to go around the outside. It's well defended in the end. Kondogbia. And that's a bit of a mishap of a pass. It falls into the path of the Ghanaians. They can get it up. Pakti, and a strike, and then deflected. Oh, would you believe it? Again, 2 goals in just the space of a couple of seconds. The scenes at Kalayana. Isahaku's shot. Thomas Partey with the derby. And just in the space, in the blink of an eye, really, Ghana is 3-2 up. It's a response like no other for Toado's side. you have to ask yourself, where were the defenders of the Central African Republic trying to get the ball? Pakti with an excellent touch, and it is a cool deflection in the end. But you have to take your shots coming off Tavolna's left boot. And on that, we now have our first substitution of the game. Antoine Semenyo, what an occasion for him to come on. A terrific display by the youngster, Sulemana. We can say terrific now that Ghana is in the lead. Sulemana comes off, providing another impetus in attack for the Ghanaians. Well, look at the change in the mood from desperation to exhilaration. There couldn't have been more than 2 minutes in between those goals for Ghana. Turning it on its head, exactly there, 60 minutes and 62. Here is the goal scorer of those first two goals, Jordan Ayew. A terrific watch here in Group I. Semenyo on for his 34th appearance. It's 21st appearance rather for Ghana. Has those two goals against Switzerland and Angola. That's very neat control, and wins his free kick. Well, Kudus only needed a moment to show what he could do when provided the space. Possibly the CAR players getting a little bit tired. You can see that the way that the ball is moving on the pitch, it is a heavy surface now in the rain. Now, it's well, there's no chance to breathe here. 3 goals. Well, the referee asking for play to resume as soon as possible. We thought the ball might go out here, and it was just that save at the end, possibly by Ufegan, which allowed the offsides to not come into contention. That touch, oh, he had to make the save. That driving run by Ali Seidu, the strike by Kudus, and it was Ayew with the final touch. A hat-trick for Jordan Ayew.